Welcome. We're back. This is Reiki with Albert. Albert, your Reiki master. And we're going to talk about social rejection. On my coach channel, I did talk about that. But here's the healing side of that. Okay? That's to tell you about it. But here, I did a video on here for social rejection. How it can put you in a state where you can't cope completely. And it's not your fault. People don't want to be around with you. Yeah, I know. But they don't want to be around you. That's what it is. Like you say you're a girl and you're good. You could have gone on the cheerleader team. Yet, you weren't like that kind of girl to go on there, but you could have done it. But they never accepted you because you were different. You might look different. You might have your hair different. People are too materialistic and they prejudge you because you're different from them. If you don't look like them, perfect. Number ones. A whole bunch of this was going on YouTube for a long time, where they had the men and the women who was number one, who was number two, who was number three. It's a shame. It's not. That's negative, and that don't amount for nothing. That's not how society is. Some people, yeah, they look handsome. Men look handsome. Women look beautiful. Yeah, but what's inside them is what counts. That's the thing. If you two don't hit it off, what's the point? You too concerned how your kid's gonna come out, how they're gonna look? It doesn't matter. You could fall in love, and you fall in love with the person that you love and you want to be with. You can. The other people out there, when you go into like a coffee shop, I'm gonna say the names of these places that have coffee and cake and stuff like that. They look at you. Oh, why she's with him? What? And you can walk over and excuse me. Why are you staring like that? And they get embarrassed. They're not expecting you to go over to walk like that. If you have guts and you have confidence and motivation, you can do that. But like I said, you gotta be careful. Make sure they're not something, they're crazy, because they're gonna attack you brutally, and you don't want to go that far. People don't accept you because they don't care about you. They don't know you. We're all strangers. Number one. Number two, it's not your fault. They just don't accept you. And that's how the bullying starts, from that. Especially online. You can get a whole bunch you go into a group, a lot of them are groups, you go groups, and they don't like you because they made the way you play the same game they're playing. You're not doing what they want. Say, hey, let's all go to A, Camp A. But you don't want to go to Camp A. You want to go to Camp D. Or something in your mindset, don't go that way because that's where the enemy is. And they put you down when you're the last person in the game. And you have the other enemy coming at you. Where's the team? Because they didn't want to follow your lead. They didn't want to listen. They're all gone. Poof. You're the last one. And, that's how it is. That's social rejection right there. So then they have negative comments to say, oh, you're no good and all that stuff. That's name calling. You don't need that. That's, again, social rejection. Yeah. That's why it's just better off you do things on your own. You'll learn. Everybody is not on your side. You are the only person on your side. Your family's on your side. Your brothers and sisters are on your side. But that's about it. Maybe you find a good friend that really cares about you and they're on your side. But sometimes you'll find out not everybody's on your side. And it's tough. Because social rejection makes you feel, especially if you're starting school for the first time, you want to make friends, but you got the bullies and the gangs, and they'll say, oh, look at that. Oh, look at how that person, oh, pity, so pity for them. And what to make their life miserable. Then why do they want to make your life miserable? You're not doing anything wrong. Hey, so what? You're smart in class. You're the teacher's pet. Or you brown-nosed the boss. Brown-nosing means that you want to get ahead in the business and you like to get to know the boss better and they feel comfortable talking to you. And that's how you move up in the business, by the way. And that's what I say. The peers are not your friends. These people are not your friends at your job. People need to understand they're not your friends. They're not your buddy. I don't care you go after work and shoot pool go to the bar or go to a restaurant. Still not, you don't hang out with them 24/7. Maybe at work, you work within a couple of hours, but that's it. But you could do whatever you want to move up, because they're gonna do it. You got to think about yourself. Social rejection is bad because you're not socially accepted, and it can play a havoc on you. And when you become an adult, it's tough. You might end up being like a police officer, a fireman. You might end up being anything you want, but you'll always remember how you were treated when you were younger. And you have to get over that. But some people are traumatized, and then they don't get over it. They'll say, hey, you go to your high school reunion, and you might have been big, and they say, oh my God, is that you? Oh, you look so different. Hey, you want to go out sometime? But you know how they treated you. They socially reject you. And you say, no, I'm too busy. That's how you solve that. Let them do what they did to you. I know it might be negative, but you don't hang out with negative people that treated you bad when you were younger. You stay with positive people that have your back. They say, hey, I got your back. When somebody say that, they got your back. Make sure they meant what they said too, because some people don't mean what they say. And then you find out you're on your own. Like you want to, hey, who wants to volunteer to work late tonight? You volunteer. But again, the person who wanted to do it didn't want to do it because they didn't have to, but you volunteer. So you're doing what you think is best for yourself, and that's how you move ahead in life. You can't worry about other people and what goes on online and gossip and put downs and oh, look at the way he's dressed. Oh, look at the way she's dressed. Oh, look at the way they drive. Their car is dirty. It's white. They never wash it, so it looks dirty all the time. And then their house is a mess. Those people, that's social rejection. And you don't want those people in your life too, near you. You don't want them in your house. They'll never have a good thing to say about you. That's how they are. They're putting you down. Behind your back too is even worse. But see, you'll never know. You'll never know how those people are until you overhear what they said. Then you want to retaliate. And they'll laugh at you because you have nobody to back you up. You look behind you. You have no peers. There's no one there. You're just by yourself. So take out that social rejection. Just take it out. Because you don't need that in your life. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Go read your book. Be different. Do what you have to do to survive. Because that's the only way you're going to make it. Can't worry about others. People don't understand. You have to do what you think is right. And that's how you move up in this world. Whether it's brown nosing the boss, winning every contest they have in their job. Say, hey, you can earn $75 this week, and you have to do this. Sell so much this and this and that. And you do that. You beat everybody on your team. They don't like it. They resent you for doing so. They get jealous. They might even get malice, too. So you got to be careful there. They say, we got to get him. They meet you after work. They want to start a fight with you. Just prove their manhood. And to prove how weak you are and how social acceptance you are. It gets to a point that you just, does that matter? No. You have to do what you have to think is right. Be more than they are. They don't care about you. Nobody cares. Only you care about yourself. Okay? Your family will care about you. Your siblings, cousins, relatives, they will care because you're part of the family. You're blood related. But those outside the blood, they don't care. You know? Somebody, you're walking down, somebody pushes into you. Or somebody does like this to you. See? Like that. You go, huh? You plunge to. But if you go like that, they intimidate you. See? It's like that. That's intimidate. They intimidate you. See, you flinch. So all like that. What's the point in that? To show that they are better than you? No one's better than you. You are better than them because you are you. That's how you have to think. You are you and you're better than them. So don't feel social rejection. Don't let that bother you. Just stand up to them. You got the trolls, you got the bots out there, all of them against you, especially if you got channels. You have to watch out, you know, the little comments they make. Whatever comments they make, take that word and block it. I don't care. You have 2 million words. Block it. Then it don't come up. They'll say, you were blank. Or you're the greatest blank. But you know, like that. That's how it'll come up. It won't get posted because the sentence is not complete. There's a word missing. But like I said, you have to do what you have to do. Oh yeah, emojis. You can block emojis too. Some emojis are very offensive. Like ROFL, rolling. They're crying, right? It's not crying. They're laughing and they're tilted their head, all that stuff. And they throw that in your face. You don't need all that stuff. Thumbs down and all that stuff. I don't even know why would they have thumbs up and thumbs down, especially in a game, to intimidate the player. It's terrible. You don't need that. Negative people think that up. Oh, let's put thumbs up, put thumbs down. Start trouble that way. Or you could be a lame duck, and they have a little duck. Quack, 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 quack. It's terrible. I'm telling you, this is what goes on. All these games. You have your kids playing these games, and that's social rejection in the game. That's not good. They shouldn't be playing games like that. That messes them up, and they think that's how things are. You say, hey, do you have a game that you can put thumbs up or thumbs down on a person? Or give them a duck? A lame duck? And if they say, yeah, they shouldn't be playing that game. Why do you have a game like that for them to play? That's a bad way to teach them. A lot of these game makers, that's how they'll tell us a joke. Ha ha, yeah, thumbs down there. It's crazy. But I said, social rejection, you have to cope. You got to do what you have to do to survive. Whether it's in your job, you get rejected socially. Well, like I said, these people are not your friends. Don't gossip. Don't tell them your business. Just go in there and say, hi, how you doing? Like that. Don't tell them, hey, you know, my sister, you know, she's in the hospital. Don't tell them your business because they'll use that against you when it comes time for promotion. Hey, how many of you think so-and-so should be the next assistant manager? And they'll say no. Raise your hand. And nobody, all those that you gossip to, they'll put their hand down. They don't raise their hand. They don't want you to move up. They want you to stay where you are. Because it's better for them, not for you. Say your 360 degree spiritual shield against social rejection. You don't need that in your life. You have divine love, divine peace, and happiness. Shante. Bye for now.